I'm a little winded. My sinuses and allergies. Y'all don't care, but that's how I feel. So if I breathe hard, it's because I'm really trying to breathe. How y'all been? How y'all been? How y'all doing? Good morning from Arizona. I want to be in Arizona. How y'all been? Y'all know I ain't really been up on here. Trying to do something with my bushy edges. Let them that. Okay, y'all. I'm getting a lot of wow emojis. Ain't nothing wowable yet. How y'all been? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? So, okay. You know I only pop into rant, right? Oh, my breathing ability, y'all. So, y'all know, I only pop into rant, and here's my rant, okay? And it's quick. I think it's quick. And I want it to be relatable because I think y'all forget sometimes what consciousness is, because it's so highly popularized now that people confuse the reality of being a conscious person and the portrayal of being a conscious and woke person. Those are two different things. And I spoke about this recently. One, that consciousness or wokeness doesn't have a particular look. But what I really wanted to say is some of these people that identify as being conscious and woke are some of the most distracted people that I know of. And why is that? Like, what? Because we see this all day long. Oh, this is a distraction. This is a distraction. This happened in the Matrix because they want to distract you from this thing over here. Okay. Let me let y'all in on a little secret, right? It's all a distraction. And you talking about it is also a distraction. Honey, you are becoming the thing that you talk the most about. You're becoming the thing that you like the least. Talking about all these different, just inundating yourself with all these different conspiracy theories. You're in a rabbit hole. Pull yourself out of it. Because let me tell you, if you've noticed something, most people that fixate on these things and these conversations, such and such has been cloned, this, that, and the third, artificial intelligence, this, and I'm not saying particularly that these things don't exist. I'm saying that you talking about it all day long, every fucking day, it actually only continues to perpetuate that reality. Have you not figured anything out about the Matrix? It's coding. And a part of that coding is your thought process. A part of that coding is the energy that you put out. So if you're constantly talking about the shit that you don't want to see, you're actually continuing its existence. Which is why I'll give it back to, a more relatable topic. All day long, people talk about Trump. Trump, Trump, Trump. Trumpity Trump, fucking Trump, Trump. You don't like the man, but you sure do give him a lot of fucking energy. You sure do fucking perpetuate his existence. Does it matter? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Because in all actuality, you can talk all day long about how you think such and such has been a fucking clone. Okay. Does it change the fact that they may or may not be a clone? Does you talking about it change the infrastructure and the secret society that creates clones? No, it doesn't. You just fucking sound irritating. Most people aren't going to fucking believe you anyway. So why even talk about it? Why are we constantly talking about shit that we are not actively changing? Also, have you realized that most of these people that do nothing but sit on YouTube videos all day and quote-unquote expose truths have nothing going on for themselves outside of that? Like, that's all that they are? Fucking stuck in a fucking rabbit hole of bullshit. Everything is a fucking distraction. Everything that has nothing to do with your personal ascension process is a fucking distraction. It all is. And you talking about the quote unquote distractions makes you a fucking distraction too. You're literally being used to still pretty much influence that same energy is the energy that you say you don't want any more of by constantly fucking talking about it. Which is why I don't sit here and I'm like, MK Ultra this, mind control this. Because, first of all, why are you talking about mind control with people that you believe are under the influence of fucking mind control? That just makes you stupid. Y'all so fucking woke. Y'all fucking really lacking in the common sense area. Okay, you talk all day long about people being agents and clones and shit. Okay. Do you know how to snap them out of reality? Are you gonna like somehow do some voodoo and you're gonna like pop them back out and they're gonna be woke, functioning citizens again? No. Why are you focusing on this shit? Do you have nothing better to do? Us focusing on the quote unquote matrix actually continues the matrix. Mind blown. So y'all wonder why I'm not on here all the time with the woke talk. Now, this is what consciousness is. Consciousness is an active awareness and processing and being able to put certain things in their places and realizing when it does and does not apply to your worldview, when it does and does not apply to your personal process of ascension. And I keep saying personal process of ascension because if you're still stuck thinking about all of this shit, which means you're held down by ideas that don't serve you, how are you ascending? Awareness leads to ascension. And pure awareness, not just being able to place judgment on something. The ability to actually just say, hey, I identify this thing. I identify what it means. I see its place in society. I understand its function, even if I don't like it or care for it. But I know not to put my energy in these places because it has nothing to do with my own spiritual growth. Y'all praise videos like This Is America. Was it a nicely directed video from an artistic standpoint? Okay. It's still actually perpetuating the thing in which is not going to change because we're constantly being inundated with those ideas and visuals. The most woke people that you think exist in society are also perpetuating the same problems because they get paid to perpetuate those same problems and disguise it as something that's actually being helpful. Doing videos on the killings of anything does not stop the killings from happening. People have been murdered in this country for thousands upon thousands of years, and it has not stopped the killing, bringing more focus and attention to the killing. Because you have to realize that certain entities and certain powers that be are going to continue to do the shit regardless of if you're watching. Have you not realized that they don't give a fuck if you know? The whole idea of doing things in plain sight is not because they're trying to be reverse psychology sneaky on your ass. They don't give a fuck because they know exactly what your thought process is going to be. You know exactly, they know exactly that you're going to continue to focus on this same conversation and continue to have the same conversation and the same conversations and the same conversations. And the only thing that is not changing is the fact that they still retain power and you sound like a broken fucking record. You know what changes our reality and our existence? You know what changes the fucking world? When you take all of that energy that you put on everybody else's existence, when you put on the media, that you put on celebrity, what you do policing other people's fucking behaviors. Yeah, I catch myself doing this shit. It's a lot of shit I don't like that people do that I don't like, because I think it's counter fucking productive to other people, the world, and themselves. But guess what? I don't have control over those people. So I have to constantly catch myself in those moments where I feel like I'm about to police somebody's fucking actions, because it does not do anything for my own personal growth process. If there were more highly functional people on this fucking planet that were concerned with their own personal growth rather than everything that's happening outside of their own lives and outside of their own windows, we would actually start to see an existence that makes more sense for everybody. But we are in an easily manipulatable state, mentally and physically, when we as people don't have anything going on for ourselves concretely and solidified with our own ideas and our own thought processes, when we're so fucking easily swayed by everything around us. Every single thing that happens, we make a fucking commentary on it, and then what do? We skip and we wait and we go about life, our regular fucking schedule programming, until something else happens, and then we feel bad about it. Then we make hashtags about it. Then we make fucking think pieces about it. Then we direct people to read our think pieces, and then those conversations end. And then where are you left with? What are you left with? So focused about foul words, it's about the information. And see, that is the problem. Words don't mean shit. Y'all are so focused on what things sound like, what things look like. Distraction. We were just talking about distraction. The point of this whole rant is moving the way that you need to move in this world to prioritize your own personal ascension process. Moving the way that you need to move in this world to prioritize your own spiritual evolution and your own spiritual growth. The only thing that I'm concerned with at this point in time is that what you do does not negatively impede on my world, because then I'll have to hit you with the skirt. I'm gonna need you to back it up and take that shit somewhere else. Other than that, the only thing that you need to be focused on in this life, in this world, is you. You. That's it. What you think, what you feel. If it's proven to be true in your life and the process of elimination, and what works for you, what makes you feel good in spirit, what makes you feel good in the body, as long as you're not directly seeking to hurt other people or hurt other things, I could really give a fuck less what you're doing. I could really give a fuck less what Donald Trump does. I could really give a fuck less what happens in the White House, because one, y'all are still thinking about government as if it actually has some practical application to your life, when it's all an illusion of control, and they make you feel like you have some sort of say-so in it, so you keep perpetuating the same system. It amazes me how many people sit and have conversations about what the government should do. The government should do this, the government should do that to help the people. Yeah, but they haven't, and they have never. So why do you think that all of a sudden heartless people are going to wake up and give a fuck about you? That doesn't make any sense. I just want y'all to make sense on a basic level and stop wasting your breath and stop wasting your energy on thought processes and things that do not help you, that don't serve you, and that are never designed to help you or serve you. You have to realize that this is the existence that we live in. People want to sugarcoat stuff so badly. People want for things to be the way they're supposed to be. I have 2 conversations with people all the time. What should be and what is. And so many people live in what they think should be that they forget what is. And they find themselves continuously having the same conversations about what should be that does not make any difference changing how you survive in this world, because they are not that way. Think for yourself. Period. Think for yourself. Like, stop parading around here like you read a few books and then you suddenly have the full of life figured out. That you read a few books and you're suddenly super conscious McGee. This is why I don't talk often, because it's no point of me talking often, because the stuff that you want me to talk about is the same shit that perpetuates the same shit that's happening. You know what Deandra does? Deandra shit. The biggest problem that I've had being vocal is other people projecting onto me their own ideas of what they think I'm supposed to be, what they think a teacher is supposed to be, what they think I'm supposed to talk about, what you're still projecting. I talk to you, so what the fuck is the point of me talking to you guys about this shit if you're still going to do the exact opposite of what I'm telling you to do? You don't want me to teach you. No, what you want me to do is reconfirm what you already think and believe to be true in your own minds. If that's the case, talk to your fucking self in the mirror. Because that person is going to confirm and fucking enable you all day long. But don't look to me to fucking be the projection that you need to make shit make sense for you. All I'm saying is everything is a distraction. Focus on yourself. Stop trying to sound woke. I hate walking in on conversations about clones and robots and all that shit. And just be like, it's so fucking irritating. It's so annoying. Like, if one more person says somebody is fucking cloned, okay, if they're cloned, what are you going to do? Are you going to find the real them? Are you going to stop this cloning technology from happening? Do you know how to stop this cloning technology from happening? Are you going to shut down all the negative grids? Are you going to, like, zap the satellites out the sky that are responsible for mind control? If I hear MK Ultra one more motherfucking time, I don't care. You shouldn't care. Because guess what? All they need is your attention. Because attention is power. And talking about the same shit that you don't like that they've caused is fucking power. And you're still giving it to them. You think you're rebelling so hard. And you're doing the same shit. All I know is that my ass ain't cloned yet. That's all I give a fuck about. Okay? It's all I care about out here. And they probably don't even want to clone my ass. Clone for what? Why? Because I'm not a threat. You know what makes me think about this? When I see Bob, that guy that did that one song, I forget that one song that he did, and his whole Instagram page turned into like woke flat earth city, and then all of a sudden one day recently his whole page got wiped out and deleted, and then he came back with a new single with booty twerking and stuff, and all the comments on his page now are about how he's cloned. Everybody thinks he's cloned, and they got him. The government got him, and thanks. The government got him, and now he's under the control of MK Ultra, and he's posting booty on his page now, and he's not talking about flat earth anymore. How could this be? First of all, Bob isn't that important for the government to want to go after him and fucking kill him for talking about flat earth. Why? What would they gain from that? What would be the point? More reasonably, I think he's going through transitions, and I think he's slightly fucking depressed. However, you know, for some reason, people think that to be conscious, to be woke, to be spiritual, you're going to be this one way all the time. And if you navigate off of what people are used to you doing, then you are no longer woke, that you are no longer spiritual. Oh my God, you were a fraud this whole time. I thought you were spiritual. Why are you twerking? Why are you having an alcoholic beverage? Guess what? That person's mind frame is their mind frame, and they're still gonna fucking exist. And guess what? They could be the most well-rounded, most balanced people ever. They could still be the same person. They still have the same thought process. Now they're just doing different things. Stop projecting. Stop being so fucking closed-minded. Like, people are a magnitude of ways and existences. This world, this isn't even just a world. This whole mindfuck of a reality and all of these multitudes of universes and dimensions, and you think out of the trillions of galaxies that are out there that people are supposed to be one way all the time. How narrow-minded can you be? Moral of this story, you're probably not woke. You're probably not conscious. Don't get a fucking Illuminati pyramid on a sweatshirt and think that you know everything about secret societies. It's irritating. And I'm tired of listening to you guys talk about clones, Donald Trump, and artificial intelligence, and the fact that we're being watched all the time. Fucking duh. We have a phone, we have front-facing and back-facing cameras, everything has a microphone, and all your apps have permission to access all your shit. With fucking, you can unlock your phone with your eyeball or your fingerprint. What else do you want? Yes, they're watching us. They have legions and legions of information on us. What are we going to do about it? What do you want to do about it now? Are you going to drop off the face of the earth, get a track phone, and go live in the middle of the woods? No, you're not, because you're not about that life. So why are you talking about it? Carry on. Have a great day. It's Monday. Be your best you, I swear.